I'm going to make an overhand knotted pearl bracelet using a 20-pound dusty hemp cord.
And this is a Hemptique dusty olive color.
Yes,
Okay.
20-pound. And one thing about this technique, it's very, very easy. So what I have here is I've got the clasp on, and then I've got some pearls.
Okay.
And I'm going to clip this on here.
This is sort of a big part of our thing.
And the first thing I'm going to do is anchor the clasp on. It's actually very easy because if you know how to make a regular overhand knot like that,
Okay.
you can do this. So but what you're going to do is you're going to do that same knot, but see how I'm doing it, but with the cord in the middle?
Right. And this is, you're using the Knotty Do-It-All.
Yes, the cord.
Board.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm anchoring the clasp onto the cord. And you got to remember that the clasp adds to the length of the cord. So we're targeting for 7 inches. So you tighten this.
Perfect.
And you slide a bead over, and then you do another overhand knot. Another one. See how easy that is?
Wow.
Do you want me to do it to a turbo speed?
Turbo speed it. Wow.
See, and I'm keeping my eye on the bottom here to make sure I don't go over, because sometimes if you're using irregularly shaped beads, like some are longer than others,
right,
you don't know. But I've made this bracelet several times, so I know that.
And you can make these using any of our Hemptique colors.
Yes. I'm gonna hold it, and this knot is the coil knot. And one thing I like to do with the hemp, since it is a little bit stiff, is I'll put it in a peg and just soften it up.
Ah.
It takes that stiff edge off.
Right.
And the coil knot, and this is one of the techniques that I developed with the tool to eliminate end caps. So you take your cord, fold it over, and you coil your cord around like this.
Ah.
4 times is good.
Okay.
And you can take your knitting needle, and all you're going to do is you're going to wiggle it up so you get some room in there.
Uh-huh.
Now this end is going to go in that way, and the other end is going to go in the other way.
Oh.
And you don't want to tighten it yet because you got to do a little.
Keep it a little loose.
Yeah, you want to make this like. You'll see. You get an excess scrap of cord. Hold it. See, I'm pulling it so they butt up with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and tight. And then you take, this is a slick technique here. You take your needle, because now we got to put glue, and you're like, well, how do you get the needle, the glue into the knot?
Right.
So what I do is I take my needle, and I put the knot, I get the glue on the tip of the needle, and then I pull it through, and then I tighten.
I cannot believe you just made a bracelet that quickly, that pretty.
Yeah. And then you just come in and you trim off the excess. So you can put a little extra glue just to
make sure it stays.
Yeah. And that's it.
There you have it, a gorgeous bracelet made with pearls and Hemptique dusty olive color, 20-pound cord. Look at all these colors we have. Some options. Actually, we have quite a few options. And thank you very much.
Welcome.
That was a great tutorial.
Oh.